everyone, I will now explain the eco labeling part of our chosen product, which is Stitch Refresher Wash from the Body Shop product. This product has type 1 eco labels which are verified by trusted third parties. For example, you can see the cruelty-free international logo, also known as the Pink Bunnies. This label guarantees that the product is not tested on animals. And another type 1 label is the Vegan Society logo. This confirms that the product is not contain any animal-derived ingredients and is 100% vegan. Most of this label go through strict third-party certifications. And nice for the type 2 eco labels, the Body Shop make its own claims on the packaging. For example, it states the 100% recycled packaging and natural origin ingredients. These are self-declared by the company but still show commitment to sustainability. As shown in the image, the packaging highlights this label clearly, making it easier for consumers to make eco-conscious choices. So in summary, the Body Shop uses both third-party verified labels, which is type 1, and company declared labels, which is type 2, to promote their environmental and ethical values.
Today, I will briefly introduce the concept of life cycle assessment, or LCA. LCA is a method used to assess the environmental impacts of a product, process, or a survey from raw material extraction all the way to disposal. This approach is often summarized as assessing impacts from cradle to grave. So the LCA process has 4 main phases. First, we define the goal and scope, and setting system boundaries, and deciding what to study. Second, we do an inventory analysis, which means collecting data on inputs like energy and raw materials and output like emission and waste. Third, we move to the impact assessment phase, where we evaluate how those inputs and outputs affect the environment, things like climate change, resource depletion, and pollution. Finally, we interpret the result to support decision making. And the last one, LCA is crucial for designing more sustainable products and making more informed policy or business decisions. It helps us understand the hidden impacts in the supply chain and improve environmental performance.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about the benefit of life cycle assessment, or LCA. So what is LCA? Basically, it's a method used to look at the environmental impact of a product from the very beginning, like when the raw materials are taken from nature all the way to the end. When the product is thrown away or recycled, it's kind of like telling the full environmental story of a product. Now, let's talk about the benefit of using LCA. First, it helps us understand the environmental impact of a product at various stages of life cycle. This means we can see which parts are the most harmful to the environment. It's maybe the manufacturing process, or maybe it's the transport stage. By knowing that, we can find ways to reduce pollution, save energy, and use fewer natural resources. Second, LCA is super useful when it comes to designing better and more sustainable products. Once we know which stage causes the most damage, we can improve it. For example, we can choose materials that are more eco-friendly, or we can design the product so that it lasts longer or can be easily recycled. This makes the product not only better for the environment, but often cheaper and more efficient in the long run. And third, using LCA can actually give company a big advantage. More and more people care about the environment and want to support brands that are doing the right thing. So, when companies use LCA, they can show that they're serious about sustainability. It also helps them follow environmental law and international standards like ISO 1404. All of this can improve their reputation and help them stand out in the market. So, life cycle assessment is a powerful tool. It helps reduce environmental impact, support smarter product design, and give business a way to be more responsible and competitive. It's a win-win for the planet, the company, and the customer.
So for this section, I will explain about the life cycle assessment (LCA) for this product. For the first stage is raw material extraction. The face wash is made from natural ingredients, which is tea tree oil that is grown on palm, mostly in Kenya. And the plastic bottle is made from recycled plastics. This step includes collecting all the natural and man-made materials needed to make the product. Next stage is manufacturing. In the factory, ingredients are mixed to create the face wash. Machines use electricity and water to blend the formula and then fill and pack into bottles and are labeled. This step also produces some waste from the production process. After manufacturing, the face wash is packed and ready to send to store or customers. It is transported by trucks, ships, or planes. This step causes pollution because vehicles use fuel and release carbon emission into the air. As for the use phase, people use the face wash at home and applying it and rinsing it off with water. This uses water and sends the products into the drain. Some ingredients may enter the water system, but they are usually safe and biodegradable. So for the last stage is end of life. Once the face wash is finished, the empty bottle is thrown away. If recycled, it can be reused. If not, it may go to a landfill or be burned. The Body Shop encourages recycling through return program in some stores.
So in conclusion, eco-labels and life cycle assessment help consumers make more thoughtful and responsible choice by giving a clear picture of how products are made, the resources they use, and the impact they have on the environment. from production all the way to disposal, so that consumers not just buy something they need but also supporting a more sustainable and ethical way of living.